pulled in all directions at once by kids, work, and aging parents. We're part of the sandwich generation, caught up in the swirl of the family dance. This week, Leslie and Linda's story, an intimate look at 5 months in their family dance.
Okay, guys, let's go. Let's get ready. Okay, put your boots on. Go upstairs, Nuggets. Up. I brought you juice boxes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
My husband got a job in Thunder Bay, and we're leaving during the March break. The children and I will be going up and joining my husband. This move is bittersweet. I'm very happy for my husband and our family, but to leave my mom and dad made me feel tremendously guilty. My parents knew that we'd be moving eventually. We relocated my parents from Sudbury to Markham, and they knew that eventually we would end up having to move somewhere. My mother lives in Markhaven on her own. My father has an apartment about 2 blocks away. He seems to be adapting well, although I find it very sad and lonely for him because he's by himself. I'm very fortunate, actually, that my mother lived this close, because the school is just on that end, and then my mother's just 2 blocks away, and it made a huge difference in terms of traveling time. We're here. Dito's car. I've kind of not been going to see them as often as I was before, only because for myself, it's very difficult to go all the time. And also, I think for my mother, for me to go every day and then not go at all, I think would be very difficult. Oh, Phoebe's here. Hi. How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm good.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm Marie.
When my mother first had her stroke, I was torn between my children wanting me and my mother. Well, are you at home at 3:30 with your children who need you, who are only in grade 1 and grade 3, or your mother who you don't know what's going to happen? So how are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah? Did you walk this morning?
No, but stood up.
You stood up?
You've never seen me standing up, eh?
No.
Always laying down, eh? You have you seen me standing up once, eh?
Yeah, I saw you standing up once.
Yeah.
When you were out there.
Dad made a railing for me in the apartment.
I know, but Dad shouldn't do that with you, Mom.
Okay. I have to go.
Only if Stevie's there with
Stevie
you.
or Linda, yeah. With Linda, I couldn't.
Well, she did it once before, you know,
Yeah.
so I figured maybe I could do.
You can't do it by yourself, Dad.
Well, try it anyway.
No, because what if something happens? If Mom falls...
No, I don't let it. I don't let it go.
Well, yeah, but Dad, anything, if Dad could he could slip or hurt his arm or something, and then you both fall, and then you're both stuck there.
Yeah.
It's not safe. And that worries me that you would do that. You can't do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You have stuff in your
But
Vaseline here. No, here, open up your mouth.
has sore there.
I know, I can see that. And that one too? I would never have thought that I'd be helping my parents out. They've been the ones that always helped me. Because this is the time they need me, and I just feel like I'm not here for them. But I have a sister and brother, and I'm sure they'll pick up the slack and do what they have to do. There, is that better now? You can see?
Yeah. Okay, I can see you.
Today's a very emotional day. My sister is leaving next week to move to Thunder Bay with her family, and we're having a goodbye party with the entire family today at my brother's house. I got it. Okay, guys, it's time to go. Did you have everything, Chris?
Yeah.
My sister really doesn't want to leave, and my parents really don't want to see their grandchildren leave, and it'll be different without Leslie here. You see, my parents were living in Sudbury, and you know, my sister really convinced them that they should move here. Yeah, so this has caused a bit of a problem for my father now, you know, because my mother had a stroke as soon as she arrived, and now, you know, he's out of sorts. You know, his wife is incapacitated, and he has no friends, and he came here, you know, to be close to Leslie, really. He talked to me 2 nights ago and was saying, you know, geez, you know, whoever thought I'd end my life like this, you know, like, I guess, you know, we're stuck here now. Now Leslie's leaving, and, you know, I had such different ideas about what life would be like when we moved here. Now it's not like this. And so for the last couple of months, you know, he phones me, I got some mail, you have to come over. You know? So I go there, and it's, you know, Roger sent him a notification that they bought Shaw, you know? Told them, you know, because I go to school full time, I've got 5 courses I'm taking. Plus, you know, I have these 2, my own house, like, you know, I can't be going there twice a week. Like, it's, you know, it's a half an hour drive on a good day.
Yeah, this is funny. Why do people like cut a cake and all that kind of stuff for people that are leaving?
She wrote my name, Steve.
It's
First time ever.
farewell cake.
Farewell cake. We seem to have a lot of cakes. Birthday cakes, farewell cakes.
Well, we don't have any writing on it, so we could.
Okay, who wants a big piece?
It could be for Linda's birthday.
Okay, it's for Linda's birthday.
Linda's birthday and Sean's birthday and your birthday. How was it about the girls?
Good.
It's good? Good. So what was that? Was it meringue? Meringue? The mushroom?
It was like a little, like the dough for the cream puffs.
Oh, yeah?
There was some cream inside. Yeah.
Do you want another one?
No, thanks. Yeah, okay.
Yeah? You want another one? Okay. It was that good, was it? Okay. Second one coming your way.
No, thank you.
Well, I think they have to go, huh?
Yeah?
It's late now.
Yeah, I'm coming Friday. But no, I mean, Derek and Stephen.
It's Ovita's Day, remember?
Wednesday night.
It's not goodbye, it's Ovita's Day.
Because they said it's not fair.
Soon. Eh? Oh, but it's just for a while. You said at Easter that you're going to get a new hat and you're gonna go to church. You get a new hat and you walk down that aisle at church and I'll be there, okay?
All right. So Linda, you have to come more often now.
I know.
Yeah, Leslie used to drop all the time by unexpectedly.
Maybe we just won't let her go.
Bye, Grandma. Bye.
You say auf Wiedersehen.
Pardon?
Say auf Wiedersehen.
Say Auf Wiedersehen to Grandma.
What is
That means
I
goodbye.
See you again.
I see it over.
That means goodbye.
Bye, Derek.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye, Lindsay.
Don't worry, they're gonna email you.
I love you too.
My sister's gone. She left in March to go to Thunder Bay. And I've actually taken the summer off from school, and I'm not working so I can spend more time with my parents. So they're very depressed because my sister's left. And so I thought, well, you know, I needed a break from school. And I thought, you know, it'd be a good opportunity for me to spend some time with them too. My dad's coming down and we're tiling my backsplash. And hopefully we'll finish it. I had trouble finding a tile cutter this morning. I had to go to like 3 places. Well, I phoned one place last night and they said, yeah, we have them come in the morning. And then in the meantime, they rented it. Oh, 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 oh. Dad, you're wrecking my whole house. I think he's, likes the idea of coming to my house and, gets away from, my mom. Like, and not that he doesn't, he feels it's his duty to go there, but, if he has a duty elsewhere to his daughter, he would do that instead. Friends always laugh at me. Do you want me to do that part, Dad?
Just stop working on time.
Okay, I know, but you don't have to help me with that. I just need you to show me how to do this, because I don't know how. Oh, it's a mess. Oh my God, I don't like this mess.
I don't like it either.
This was designed by a man. A girl would have something, and women would have designed it a little neater. When I invited him to do the tiling with me, I could have done it and got help and done it myself, but I thought, well, it's an opportunity for us to do something. It makes him feel useful.
That is a job for one man. You could cut yourself?
I could cut. Why couldn't I cut? If you show me how.
Cut yourself.
Oh, it died. I don't think I would ask him to spend a whole day with me like that again, because physically it's just too tiring for him, to do that. Well, my father came back on Friday afternoon, and we finished the grouting of the tiles and, cleaned it all up, especially the mess that the water made. So there it is. It's done. Today we're going on a picnic with Mark Haven, and my mother's been invited, and she just quite loves it when she's invited on these little outings. I'm going to go to Lemonville. I don't know where that is, but I believe it's somewhere near Stouffville on the Mark Haven bus, and we're going to go for a picnic. You see, the thing is with my mom is that she's quite content where she is, and she's in a good spirit, and she's quite happy, and she's got our little friends there now, and she has a bit of a, a fantasy world in her head about what's going on. And it's my dad who's the one who's really suffering the most. He's very depressed, and his whole life has changed completely, because his, what he thought how he would spend his last years with my mom traveling and things like that haven't transpired. Right now, all he does is go to the nursing home. But it's kind of hard, to go there and so my mom gets all the attention is what I'm saying, and my dad gets very little. So today I'm going to go take her to the picnic. Well, my dad is still alone.
Usually we get stuck. Your house is question.
Well, we're working under... Leslie is coming back in end of July for 1 week or 2 weeks or something with her family for this vacation. Mom has, she misses Leslie and things. But, she's kind of involved in her own social life here at Mark Haven. And they keep her pretty busy, and she's, as long as I take her to the mall and she can go shopping and, things like that, she's quite content.
We went the other day to St. Patrick's.
Oh, you did? Again?
No.
For a tea or something, didn't you?
A social.
Oh, a social. Oh. And how was that?
Nice.
Yeah? What did you do there?
Play bingo.
You played bingo? I never would have thought.
Well, that's what everybody did.
Oh, so you had to follow everybody. I see.
Even Dad.
Dad played bingo too? Did you win?
No.
No. It's really my father who mostly misses Leslie, because he would go visit her a lot. He babysat a lot for her kids. And his social life kind of revolved around Leslie's family. But, yeah, it's sad.
We moved to Thunder Bay in March, and it's been difficult. It's been very difficult to leave families and friends and my whole support system and move so far away where it's so isolated. For holidays, I wanted to see my parents. It's the only other time in the year that really I have the opportunity to spend any time with them because we live so far away now. And this is the time they really need us. They really need us to be there for them. And we're not. I'm not. Anyways, Linda and Stevie are, but I'm not there, and it just makes me feel sick to my stomach to know that they're alone. And we're leaving tomorrow, Derek, so tomorrow morning we get up, you have to help me tidy up at Auntie Nancy's house. And then we're gonna just quickly stop in to Grandma's and Dito's and say goodbye.
Leave?
Yes.
So I can't see Keith?
You won't have time, honey. We ran out of time. Derek, when am I gonna find time for you to see Keith? We've run out of time.
Today.
We're going to Grandma's today. Oh, Danish. Hi.
Hi, baby. Hi.
How are you? Hi, Dito.
Nice, yes.
Mwah.
I'm going home.
Yeah?
Hi, Daddy. How are you?
Derek had a sleepover last night at his friend's house. Yes, that's why I'm late. No, Lindsay stayed at Nicole's because we're going to come by tomorrow again, too. So.
You're leaving tomorrow? Good. Too much today.
Well, we're going to Eva's and Dan's, and other friends are having us over for dinner tonight.
Oh, yes.
So when are you going to fly to Thunder Bay?
I don't know. I said, why fly on to Thunder Bay? She will be here by herself.
But Linda and Stevie are here.
Yeah, but Linda and Stevie in Quebec, Stevie and Linda in Calgary. And then I stay there one or 2 days, you know. I have to fly back. So it's no pay.
Why not?
I don't know. You better move here somewhere. So it's better.
I agree. My mother seems to be content. It's my father that I'm more concerned about. If he could find some sort of quality of life. He doesn't have anything. All he does is he comes here with my mother, and he's been a very devoted husband, but I just wish he would find some happiness towards the end of his life.
Yeah. We better go. Good, yeah.
Okay, bye. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
I see you later. Bye, everybody. Okay.
Bye.
Tito's coming back tomorrow. Or you're coming back.
You like broccoli soup, though, don't you?
I like all foods. All food.
All food, yeah, I know. So how's Dad?
It's okay.
Mommy?
Is he still mad at me?
No.
Did you tell him that I told you? That he blamed you? That I didn't come often enough?
No.
Is he still mad at me?
No. He blamed me?
Well, he said that you said that I don't come often enough. But you understand, right? I do come a lot.
It's not often enough.
What do you mean not often enough? You mean because I live so far away, or because I'm here and I don't come often enough?
All the time.
What do you mean all the time? So would you like me to make a dentist appointment today for you? Dad will take you.
Oh, I don't know what's happening next week.
What do you mean you don't know what's happening next week? Where are you going? Where are you going, Mom?
Fishing.
Chris! Oh! Never mind, they PlayStation 2. We're off to Killarney now, which is a provincial park near Georgian Bay. So that'll be fun. It'll be a nice holiday, and I'm not going to think about anything while I'm gone. The milk. My sister Leslie and I talked about this earlier and coordinated our vacations. So she came last week. I spent, I saw her this week. And my brother and I are both leaving for vacation for 1 week. And my sister's sitting at his house until he returns and visiting my parents and things like that. My parents are kind of covered and somebody's there to visit them, and they won't feel too lonely. How's the car situation, Chris?
Terrible. It's not gonna get everything.
I'm not gonna get everything in?
I don't know.
Well, you have to help me. You're the.
All right, I will do something.
Okay, well, let's go. I have to go check out the situation here. Oh. This is not gonna work. At least I know that my parents are not alone. And I feel kind of bad for them because, I'm leaving, and my brother's leaving, my sister's here now, and then she's leaving, and we're all on vacation, and, they're kind of not doing anything, And this is the time that they thought they would be. Yeah, anyway. Is that it for our stuff?
I can't remember if last time we had Nugget with us.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Usually Dad and I sit here.
And enjoy the sun. I feel very sad because I know that tomorrow I'll be leaving and I won't see them for a long time. I don't know where Derek went. Oh, it's so humid. Oh my gosh. I'm sure I'll be back. I'm going to surprise her, I think, for her birthday. That's when I'll come back, I guess. The distance is too far. Way too far.
We went to turtle